right? Does that sound right to you guys? Yeah. Do you guys have questions from that set of problems? We'll start with questions from 47 to 54. So it sounds like a lot of us haven't really started yet, which is fine. Nothing is due today. I would recommend that you're kind of caught up here pretty soon, because that thing that happens every chapter might be happening soon. Wink, wink. Listening to me, and not your friends, but listening to me. So again, ideally you'd want to be kind of caught up and current here pretty soon, because somebody might unexpectedly expect you to be able to do this stuff with a reasonable amount of proficiency. All right. Last call on questions here for 47 through 54. Okay. What we'll do then is you guys need to do some practice on this. So we'll give you guys a random partner. Let's see, we lost a couple of people from absences. Got no hymns, and no hymns. Oops. All right. So if you are a single person now, so Sammy, Will, Jack, you guys can either form a groups amongst yourself or join an existing two-person group, limit of 3 in a group. In your group, you should be working on, if you haven't finished 47 through 54, you can work on that. I am also going to assign right now 55 to 62. So if you've finished 47 through 54, one of you has, you can just start in on the stuff neither of you have done. The problems aren't really in order of increasing difficulty. You know, like 48 could be harder than 62. Doesn't, you know, if you see what to do, you see what to do, and it's easy. If you don't see what to do, it's hard. You know, like there's no rhyme or reason to it. It's not like any of these get like massively more complicated than the next one. They're all kind of the same-ish. So we'll work on that for the remainder of the class period. Give you guys a chance to make some progress here on this homework set. I would also say that I have an extra credit opportunity for the next test. It's a whole class or nobody gets it opportunity, and it's contingent on the seniors in the room. So those of you that are seniors in the room, I need your help with the following. On My Notre Dame, if If you click on our class and scroll all the way to the bottom and look at these announcements, there's a link to 14 surveys that students from another math class are asking to collect some data to do a project on. If you complete all 14 of these surveys by beginning of school on Friday, the entire class will get 1 point of extra credit on the next test. Juniors, your job, since you don't get to fill out the surveys, is make sure you heckle your senior friends and don't let them forget to make sure they've completed their surveys, because you don't want them to blow it for you. Does everybody feel okay as to what I'm asking? Okay. The surveys are relatively short. Usually they're just like a couple of questions. They're usually not things you need to actively like look up, aside from maybe they want like a GPA or a number of tardies or like Spotify information or something if you use that. So they're usually pretty easy, nothing really to do. You don't have to write any like long responses. Just going to be like fill in a number basically. So they should be, maybe a couple of minutes per survey. Everybody okay? Okay. Fair enough. Okay, as you're working with your partner, if you run into things you have questions about, you're welcome to come up and talk to me. Otherwise, you guys can get up and move around so that you're in a location by your partner or whatever, and just kind of start plugging away at this homework, since it seems like not a lot of us have made a lot of progress yet. Okay?